A fucking bully. She doesn't give me a blowjob. Oh, no. She toys with me. Grabs my dick, stares at me just. Oh. Is this thing on? Do you know how soul-sucking it is to have to fake laugh to get your dick sucked? As a comedian, I told my buddy Tom this. He goes, that would break my spirit. He goes, do you know what I would do if I was lucky enough to suck your cock? I was like, please tell me. He said, I'd respect the fact that you're a comedian, and I would bring you original material every time. I said, like what? He didn't even flinch. He goes, I'd grab your dick, look you in the eyes, and go, this week, on a very special episode of Man vs. Food. One man takes one dick to the mouth until it explodes. We cried laughing. And then 1 month later, I'm in bed with my wife. She goes down to give me a blowjob. I have completely forgotten about the conversation I had with Tom. Until she taps on my dick and I start laughing hysterically. She goes, finally you get it. I said, what? She goes, you get the joke. It's a microphone. I said, you thought I didn't get the joke? She goes, well, you don't laugh. I said, because it's not fucking funny. She goes, well, if it's not funny, why are you laughing now? I said, I'm thinking about Tom. He does this better than you. She's turned my daughters into bullies. Yeah, we're watching a documentary the other night. Documentary on Gandhi. All I said was, I don't get the whole hunger strike thing. My daughter Georgia looks me up and down and goes, no shit. They don't call me dad, they have nicknames for me like Chonk. Or Fetus. They call me Fetus. They had a nickname they were calling me behind my back for 2 years. We're at dinner one night. Leanne sends a text. Both the girls giggle. Oh, good one, Mom. I said, what is it? They said, you wouldn't get it. I said, I'm the funniest motherfucker at this table. My comedy's paying for this dinner and those teeth. Run it by me. I was like, I don't think you'd find it funny. So I go to the bathroom. I come back quick. I look over Isla's shoulder. She's slow. What I see is a series of pictures of me, and the chat thread is titled, Baby Walrus. My stomach drops. I sit down at the table. I go, what the fuck is Baby Walrus? They freeze. They're like, oh, it's not what's Baby Walrus. It's who's Baby Walrus. I said, who the fuck is Baby Walrus? Isla goes, I think you know who Baby Walrus is. Georgia goes, calm down, Dad. It's just Mom thinks when you put on fancy clothes, you look like a baby walrus who's trying to escape from the zoo. I looked at Leanne and she goes, and calm down. You actually behave like a baby walrus. I said, no, I don't. And then the waitress came over and she goes, double Tito's and soda, big glass, no lime. I didn't even think I did it. I went, Isla pulls out her phone. Baby walrus loves vodka. Click, click. I will destroy these women. My daughters are dumb as fuck. We went camping one time. Whole family goes camping, middle of nowhere, 10 o'clock at night. Girls are roasting marshmallows. Leanne's over by the tent, cleaning up. I'm drinking moonshine. 10 o'clock at night, we hear a gunshot ring out. Just, we're frozen. Leanne's a redneck. She's like, someone got their period or whatever. She's not even this big of a redneck, but she hates this accent. So it's gonna get worse throughout the show. It's 10 o'clock at night, we heard a gunshot, we're fucking frozen. No one says a word for 10 seconds. And then we hear another gunshot ring out. My daughter Isla pulls her marshmallow out of the fire, looks at all of us very confidently and goes, well, we know it's not a suicide. I was like, thanks, Matlock. She goes, 2 gunshots, Dad. I know. I follow your math there, big brain. This child will make you stupid by proxy. We're in the car one time. George is up front. I'm driving. Isla's in the back seat. And we drive past a sign that says, deaf child. And immediately I hear the think tank in the back start bubbling. Isla just to herself goes, well, that's racist. I go, nope, no, it's not. It's not what racism looks like. And Georgia goes, Isla, they put that sign up so that we know when we're in this neighborhood, we should probably lower our radios. I'm like, what the fuck? No, finish this. I want to hear the end of this. She goes, so we don't rub it in that we can hear, right, Dad? I'm like, no, that's not. Shit, you're dumber than she is. No, Georgia, that's not why they have that. It's so you know there's a kid that may not hear your car coming, Georgia. And then Isla leans up at the front and goes, so are deaf kids like guns? Do you have to register them with the state? I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, well, Dad, how do they know where to put those signs? And now I'm sitting in the front seat of this clown car, thinking sincerely to myself, how do they know where to put those signs? You cannot put me and this child together. We're bad news. We're dumb as fuck and we have impulse control problems. We went to Georgia's choir concert one time, 4 hours long, just to set the scene. 4 hours of choir. And Leanne doesn't even sit in the room. She sits in the back and sells baked goods with her friends and chit-chats for 4 hours. Meanwhile, Isla and I have to sit in the front row for 4 hours. She's having a blast. Isla and I are getting fucked in the ass. 2 hours into this choir concert, choir teacher comes out and lets us know they're auctioning off the use of the school snow machine to the highest bidder. Opening bid's $50, and I feel Isla shaking like a junkie next to me. I go, what's wrong with you? And she goes, fetus. We need that snow machine. I'm like, oh, we're getting that fucking snow machine. She's like, should I go out and ask Mom? I'm like, oh, fuck that bitch, she's not here. I'm a parent also, Isla, I can make decisions too. She's like, do we have $50? I go, baby, without your mom in the room, we have stupid fucking money. Watch and learn, I'm about to drop a big dick on this room. I stand up in the front row, teacher gets excited. Do I hear an opening bid of $50? I said, honey, let's cut out the riffraff. Make it 500. Room goes crazy. I sit down, Isla's shaking back and forth. Ah! I go, what's wrong with you? She goes, you just dropped a big dick on that room, Dad. Laughter dies out. I hear one dad in the back still laughing. I'm like, shit, we got a problem. I was like, what is it? And I said, there's another alcoholic dad in here looking for some action. It's gonna be a long night, baby. Dude in the back just stands up, quick, 550. Whole room does that. Oh. Except for my daughter, who punches me in the leg and goes, stand up and be a man. Tell him 600, Dad. I said, no, baby, that's not how we're gonna play it. Now's when we hit him with the Razzle Dazzle. She goes, what's that? I said, you stand up, you say 600, then turn around and wink at him. Now she's turned into a baby walrus. She goes, I can do that? I go, if you don't do it, you're sleeping outside tonight. This is what 1,000 parents saw. A 5th grader in the front row. Stand up. Now, in all fairness, I didn't know she was nervous. I also didn't know the kid couldn't fucking wink, okay? Who the fuck can't wink? She turns around, trembling, finds her guy, goes, $600, and then proceeds to have a seizure trying to ink out a wink, just... Sits down, she goes, how did I do, Dad? I go, you just dropped a big dick on that room eye. Old boy in the back is losing his fucking mind. He stands up, he goes, baby girl, $700. I'm like, whoa, you coming after my daughter, bro? I stand up, stare him down, I go, $800. Isla stands up, $900. I'm like, you're bidding against me, you fucking moron. She's ear to ear. Hit him with the Razzle Dazzle, Dad. We won that snow machine for $1,800. Yeah. Yeah. I got in trouble. I did. My behavior was questionable